morning to you all. On behalf of the University of the Philippines, the national university of this country, mandated by law, to provide its unique and distinctive leadership in higher education and national development, I would like to welcome you to our Diliman campus for the 5th International Meeting of Social Solidarity Economy. I thank our friends from the Intercontinental Network for the Promotion of Social Solidarity Economy, or RIPESS, and the Asian Solidarity Economy Council, or ASEC, for organizing this important meeting, which has adopted the theme, Building SSE as an Alternative Model of Development. I commend the faculty, students, and staff of the UP Diliman units that are actively involved in organizing this important undertaking. The College of Social Work and Community Development, led by Dean Rosalinda Ofreneo, the Asian Center, headed by Dean Eduardo Gonzalez, and the School of Labor and Industrial Relations, headed by Dean Jonathan Saleh. Your efforts and commitment allow UP to demonstrate its continuing leadership in higher education and attest that we indeed shape minds that shape the nation. In preparation for this event, I have skimmed through the proceedings of the previous 2007 Asian Forum for Solidarity Economy meeting held here as well in UP. One publication entitled Sowing the Seeds of Solidarity Economy, Asian Experiences, written by Mr. Ben Quiñones, the Executive Director of one of the organizations for this event, contained some interesting articles that seem useful for our common goal of inclusive development. For example, the UP College of Social Work and Community Development Professor Aleli Bawagan presented the case of the Iraya Mangyan, an indigenous community in the island of Mindoro, somewhere in central Philippines, who live by their Batas Mangyan. The Iraya Mangyans, through time, have given importance to the teaching of the values of honesty in their relationships, industry in their work, taking responsibility for their offenses, maintaining peace and harmony, actively participating in the resolution of community differences, and promoting transparency and accountability in the community's processes. We recognize these values as socially responsive governance and ethical citizenship. These are the same values we in the academy continually try to show and teach our students. Clearly, time and historical experience may have created different paths for Filipinos who were colonized and for those who resisted colonial rule, but we continue to share common values and aspirations. The papers I have seen also discuss investment institutions to encourage corporate practices that promote environmental and financial sustainability, diversity, and social development. Examples are the International Association of Investors in the Social Economy on the global level, the European Social Investment Forum, and the Association for Sustainable and Responsible Investment in Asia. For socially responsible financing, there was the case of the Negros Women for Tomorrow Foundation, with its goal of 80-50-30. 80% of their clients start at below the poverty line, at entry. 50% should move upward within 3 years, and 30% should move out of poverty 5 years after entry. So 80, 50, 30. Another example is the Ahon sa Iraq that began in 1989 as a project led by UP Los Baños Professor Generoso Octavio that adopted the Grameen Bank approach founded by the Nobel laureate Professor Muhammad Yunus to provide poor women direct access to non-collateralized loan funds. There were also examples of socially responsible enterprises with fair trade practices that help economically disadvantaged producers, good labor management relations, and an equal concern for the environment and the economy. Creative Handicrafts, for instance, is a social enterprise based in Mumbai, India, that aims to empower poor women from the slums by training them to produce and market toys and handicrafts. From the Philippines, there is the Bote Central, which produces coffee alamid, one of the world's rarest and most expensive brews. These are stories that come from different localities and cultures. What is common among them is the hope they offer. The social solidarity economy offers hope for developing countries and the disadvantaged people of the world. It offers an alternative to the neoliberal economic system that has been criticized for putting profit over people and the planet. Critics of neoliberal economy have asserted that this system has created financial recession, widened the chasm of inequality, created governments that often hinder more than they help, and resulted in degraded and dying environment and ecosystems. Social solidarity economy offers something different: the prospect of economic development based on ethical and values-based approach. Economic development that embraces diversity, overcoming poverty through decent livelihood, empowering women, indigenous peoples, and marginalized groups, and development that is anchored on the belief that protecting the environment must go hand in hand with turning a profit. Our planet and its people deserve a system that will not make the words sustainable development and inclusive growth as meaningless as trickle-down economy. Social solidarity economy may be the system that can provide this. With our discussions this morning and the days that follow, we can help build an economic, political, and social system that will benefit all, not just a few. Mabuhay ang SSE, mabuhay ang RIPESS, mabuhay ang ASEC, mabuhay tayong lahat, padayon UP. Salamat po.